Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of the CEO Spotlight Series for Unitech Training Academy. My name is Noah Brandon, the CEO, and with me today I have Ms. Sam Winters, Vice President of Campus Operations for Unitech. Welcome, Sam.
Thank you.
I'm so happy you're here. We actually got to do this today.
Yes, me too.
Well, good. Well, let's go ahead and get into the questions. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your professional career and what led up to you working at Unitech?
Okay, fantastic. Well, I'm actually a product of our school system. I went to a technical school very similar to Unitech, where I completed a nursing program there, received my LPN license, and began to work in my field just like all of our students. It wasn't very long that I found myself growing in leadership roles. I've held different organizational leadership roles within the healthcare field as an office manager, practice manager, and moved up into health information management. Throughout that time, I knew, I kind of felt like I was doing what I was supposed to be doing, but I didn't actually know if it was the actual thing I should be doing. I really found a lot of joy off of training. I did a lot of training and orientation, training on systems and processes within the hospital setting, and really learned to love that aspect of it. Which actually led me to Unitech. I started kind of teaching some little courses here and there, came in and subbed, and really loved it, and decided to make a transition into my career to teaching at Unitech full time. So that's kind of what led me to Unitech.
Yeah, well, let's build on that. Since you have been at Unitech, what are some roles that you've had?
Very good. Well, I'm honestly probably one of the last people within the company that can say I've held almost every role in some capacity, whether it be a part-time or full-time role. But starting off, like I said, I was a part-time instructor. I moved into full-time instructor and held that role for about 1.5 to 2 years. I moved into leadership as director of education, and then from there, campus director. But within that, anytime you're in any kind of leadership roles, you tend to begin learning other roles and actually doing those roles. So, been in admissions, financial aid, registrar, clinical coordinator. I was a clinical coordinator for a while, so I've had the opportunity to kind of be in each role. From there, campus director into regional director, where I oversaw our Lake Charles and the startup of our online division, which has been really exciting. And then from that role to vice president of operations.
Yeah, you've had a great journey. And how long have you been here with Unitech with us?
This year will make my 9th year with us, almost 10 years.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been great to see your growth in the position and what you've been able to bring to Unitech. Tell us a little bit about what you do as Vice President of Campus Operations.
Okay. So I basically work really closely with you, the CEO, the COO, our other vice presidents here, and our campus directors and department heads with managing processes, the day-to-day organization at the campus. So more on an executive level, but definitely vital.
Yeah, well, it's a big job. Tell us a little bit about some of the challenges you face in your role, and also some of the things that excite you in your role, some of the things that are fun, right? So goods and bads to everything that we're doing, or challenges, should we say. So tell us about that.
So I thought about that too, because there's lots of challenges just in our role in education. We could go on and on with different ones, but I think as a personal challenge, it would be to constantly work on learning and growing and building my capacity and leadership so that I can help do that with our future leaders of our company. And that takes a lot of dedication. You work every day, day to day, but actually investing that time on the side to grow yourself as a leader so that you can, benefit the company and in the way that they have done for you personally is really, it can be a challenge, but it's also very exciting.
Yeah. So we're workforce development, job training. What are some things that really matter to you that you get out? What are the things that you really enjoy from the fact of what we do in helping our students progress and find careers?
I think the thing that I'm most passionate about when it comes to what we do is I remember being that student. I remember going to school and getting the skills that I needed so that I can start my career. And I had a lot of hopes and goals for when that career started, and I think that what we do, we really bridge that gap so that our students leave school and they not only have the theory of how things go, but we really invest in the systems that we use so that they can actually use the same systems that we use in the pharmacy, in the doctor's office, and so on. So when they're leaving and going into their field, they actually really know how to do the work. And that's really exciting. I think that was kind of a disconnect for me. There was a lot of theory when I was in school. And now it's just a culture fit. Do I fit at this job? And, is this job going to benefit me and vice versa? And so that's really exciting thing that I think that we do.
I think you said that really well, and you do have a unique experience from being a student at a career education school and then coming in and now being in a leadership role at a career education school. Do you think that plays into your vision of how things should be run, and also what unique characteristics do you think make you so successful in your role? Because everything you've done here, you've been very successful, everything you've done. So what is unique about your approach?
I think the unique thing is what we've just spoke about. I've had the ability to be from one side all the way to the other. So, from the very ground level to executive decision making and having a true walk in each one. I've spent a unique amount of time in each one. I do have a pretty good capacity of learning things pretty quickly and having a good understanding of things, and so that has helped me in every role that I've held. And I think that makes me really unique, in the fact that when we make decisions, I'm always thinking about who that student is and what their experience is going to be like and how everything that we do trickles down to that person.
Yeah, I would say that's really accurate. That's something that you do very well and you're very consistent on.
Thank you.
But let's transition from work a little bit. What about your personal life? What are things you like to do for fun? What are your hobbies? What do you find yourself getting into all the time?
Well, this year I've made a commitment to myself to get more hobbies and get out and do things. My husband and I actually have 7 children, so that keeps us really busy. They're various ages.
I'd say it does.
Yeah, they're various ages from their last year of college and going into junior high. So that's a pretty big spectrum, and it keeps you really busy with activities and things of that nature. But outside of that, which takes up probably 90% of my time, I have a small massage practice that just kind of fills my cup, if you will. Outside of here, it really helps me to connect, focus on self-care, de-stressing, and things of that nature, which is a lot of fun. So that's pretty much what I'm doing right now, but this year I plan to definitely get out there and do more things.
That's awesome. Sam, I can't tell you how much we appreciate having you on our team, and you add so much value to Unitech and to our students, and thanks for everything you're doing. And thanks for coming and talking to me today.
I definitely appreciate it. I've had some really great mentors. I didn't get to say that, but I want to say that.
Okay,
The way that I've been able to grow here is because I've had some phenomenal mentors, people who have pulled me to the side and invested in my success, who have offered me coaching to assist me in areas of development, because we all need that. So I'm very honored to work here, and I definitely appreciate all the support.
I think that's great, and I appreciate you saying that. And if you ever get an opportunity to meet Sam Winters, please go up to her, talk to her, ask her questions. You're going to be happy you did. So until next time, thank you.